Boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, 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 get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. No matter where you are in this world of ours, I want to thank you for joining me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be on your electronic device. You know, what we do on The Scoop is we go on location, we find out what's really going on with some of these places. In America, what's going on right now is everybody saying they're selling CBDs. We got CBDs, they're running commercials, man, saying we got CBDs, we got CBDs. And when you go there, you'll see in a minute, you'll see what's going on here. You got a nice little sign in the door, nice little signs up here and there. We got CBDs, they don't have a lick of nothing, man. They're just taking names and numbers, and they're going to have these big productions. CBDs are here now, CBD coming, and they're going to have the cameras and all. But we're there before. See, our thing is we get in early, super early, before anybody even knows what's going on, man. These little stealth attacks and stuff. But let me do some preliminaries. As you know, I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm an author. My books can be found on Amazon.com. Make money online with cannabis stocks. Of course, I list over 40 stocks in here. I have also a strategy that you can use in any market for the rest of your life. Investing in medical and recreational cannabis, buying before, during, or after legalization. There's some legalization bills that are being looked at today in America. There are also some bills being looked at all over the world as we speak right now, my friends. Promising Medical Marijuana and CBD Treatments. It's another book out there. These three books, Making Money Online with Cannabis Stocks, Promising Medical Marijuana and CBD Treatments, Investing in Medical and Recreational Cannabis. These three stocks are part of the Amazon series on Cannabis Education series on Amazon. Cannabis Education series on Amazon. These should form the nucleus of your education, my friends. Invest in your education. This is but a small, you'll know what's going on in this world when you take a look at these books, and you see the largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world, what's going on right now, and what climates are really can marijuana grow in really well? What countries have the edge when it comes to that climate? What's going on here? The African Marijuana Gold Mine, Richmond Oil meets Wall Street. As you know, one of our companies here, Mr. Cliff Perry, Freedom Life Health, big deal. He's moved his company. His company's moving into Africa, the continent of Africa, joining companies like Canopy, who's in Africa now. Companies like Fire, Supreme Cannabis, in Africa right now, and other countries will be joining. There are several others that are looking to do deals right now in Africa as we speak. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this, and we're gonna go to this GNC, and I'm gonna show you the sign. But I just was inside there, and I've been keying on this one because they said, we're gonna have CBDs. They've been saying this now for about a month and a half, and they've been changing these signs because people are starting to get irate. They pull the sign down and they do certain things, and they're just really, it seems like they're just building America up to, for these legislators to say, oh, we don't want CBDs anymore. I mean, but there's such a demand right now for these CBD. We'll see. I'll show you here in a second. I'm going to pause it. We're going to go right up to the sign right there, okay? And we'll see. I'll tell you. We'll see. Okay, I'm at one of the leading distributors, GNC, of products. And you see right here, this sign, CBD products are here. GNC, live well. Well, guess what? There's not a lick of CBDs in this store. Not oil, no lotions, no topical. There's nothing in here, my friends. Zero. And there are several, probably hundreds, if not thousands of stores with the same signs in America as they build things up to have these CBDs. But my friends, there's nothing there. So I'm going to pause it. We're going to go by this other place that I think does the same thing. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe. We'd love to have you. We're boots on the ground. We go to these places. We find out exactly what's going on. We've got companies out there that are saying they're in GNCs, and there ain't no CBDs to be found, my friend. So don't get snowed by that early, you can recall, as I was trading the .coms, we're gonna build a website. Oh, the stock goes up to $100 from $5 just because they're gonna have a .com at the end of it. Don't be snowed by we're in this store, we're in that store, just because a company tells you they're in Walmart or they're somewhere. They're not there, my friends, not yet. Put this on pause. I'm gonna give you another example, and we're gonna go by there and see exactly what they have. They may have something here or there, something local, but let's see what they have. We'll pause it right now. Like I said, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe. We'd love to have you. Share, give me a like, give me a comment, get involved with this thing, especially here in America, in Canada, in Germany. It's big time, my friends, big time. And we'll talk a little bit about, we'll talk about some things here in a second. Welcome back to The Scoop, my friends. It's Mickey D. I'm on location today, and I'm going to these different shops, and I'm trying to find out who has CBDs and who doesn't. Now, as you can see, I've left GNC. I'm on the other side of town at the vitamin shop. Now, the vitamin shop has been I just spoke to the manager inside. The manager was giddy, man. He was just he said they had an arrival last night. He said they're here. He said last night they're doing the inventory and all. He said we have tons of CBD. What a selection they have. He said it'll all be out probably by tomorrow. Now, I don't know what they're gonna have. I'm gonna come back, of course, and find out. But this is the most optimistic of all the shops that I've gone to in the last month and a half or so as I've been tracking down these CBDs. No Walmarts, no 7-Elevens, no GNCs, nowhere. CBD, here, a shop here, a dispensary here, a dispensary there. Yeah, but I'm talking about mainstream stores. I'm talking about places with thousands and thousands of franchises. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting them into those stores. That way, these companies that we're dealing with, these little companies that are saying, hey, we have CBDs here, we're going here, we have there. Don't be snowed by this stuff, my friends. There's a lot of stuff going on out there right now, and that's one of the areas. Let me update you on the market here. We got a lot of talk. North Korea, China, this place and that place. Trump, of course, he's gonna get his chirp in. But what's going on right now will have no effect on us here 3 months from now, my friends. That's what I believe. I believe there will be a deal. I believe there's a lot of chirping going on right now, internationally, of course. What is Iran gonna do? There's gonna be war, this or that. There's all this talk. But I believe those managers, like I mentioned earlier, like Clifford Perry at Freedom Leaf, that are going on and hitting these areas, like in Africa, they're making moves and stuff that are good for their companies, these baby knockouts. I think, you guys know, Wall Street is not a level playing. This game is not level, my friends. There's you're going against a multi-billion-dollar computer, my friends, as you trade. The best and most effective way is, I'm telling you, to get into these companies early. And no, this $500 million write down with Tilt Holdings, no, that doesn't scare me. I went in today and picked up just a little bit, my friends. I mean, I'm not trying to catch a falling knife here, but when stocks go down, I look at them when they go down 3 to 6% in a day, and then they go down like over 10%. I take a look at those stocks and I focus on those stocks, man. And I know the game, man. And you get in early, and you get in on these pullbacks on these decent companies. Now, there's nobody in America that can't tell me that Tilt Holdings is at least a $3 or $4 stock. There's nobody in the world that can tell me that. So the further it goes down, and my friends, I'm not a